Our financial projection spreadsheet starts off by having students write in their assumptions for their financial model. So I'm going to put in a price point here, number of times a customer is going to purchase per year. We're going to help them figure out total size of their channels, their marketing channels, from a bottom-up perspective. And then you'll see these plus signs indicate where there's additional information for students, so they can read in more detail if they want to. But by default, these are all closed, just so that we're not overwhelming students with information. We also have videos that can walk them through each of these phases. But this approachable interface just makes it less overwhelming for students to get into the nitty gritty. So we can walk them through all the different types of expenses: salaries, taxes, benefits, real estate, marketing expenses. We have a set of default customer acquisition cost estimates for all the major channels that they might use to advertise to their customers. And then talk about legal and IT and unit economics. At the end of the day, we give them a red, green, or yellow assessment in terms of how likely they are to be profitable. We'll give them a chart that says, hey, this yellow line is your expenses, and then these gray bars represent your different profit projections and revenue projections. So if these are lower than your expenses, then you're in the red and something needs to change. So for step one, it's very common for students to go through this exercise and they have an unprofitable business model. So then they switch over to step two, where they're going to go through and repeat the process, but they're going to make changes where they need to in order to become profitable. So maybe they increase the number of channels that they're marketing to customers. Maybe they change their salary strategy. And after making some modifications, they get themselves to green. So they have a profitable business model. But that's not enough. It's not just enough to be profitable. It's also important that these models be realistic. And that's where we've made the biggest changes to these financial modeling spreadsheets. So what we do now is we have students describe who their customer segments are, where they're targeting those customers, describe the product or service they're creating, their revenue model, and then we're enlisting the help of AI. So here, students can get suggestions from AI on a wide range of different topics that are included in the financial modeling spreadsheet. And then the AI will actually put recommendations inside the spreadsheet. So here it's saying, hey, you know what? Your price point of $99 is actually probably a little too low because the market out there says that they range between $100 and $200. And then it offers some links to competing products that students can go look at. So maybe I'll go in here and actually I'll change this to $149. And I can do the same thing. I can get recommendations for number of purchases, recommendations for channel sizes, for number of employees. So I can do all sorts of things here and get sort of more accurate. And then on top of that, I can do a full feasibility assessment. So by using this link right here, the AI will analyze the entire financial model from top to bottom and give students suggestions in terms of things that they might be able to improve. This gives you as an instructor a shortcut. You can basically look at the AI output and say, oh, okay, well, this is what the AI thinks might be out of whack. And then if the students haven't addressed that, then you can ask them about it. And then your students have the option to respond here. So this new financial modeling experience is not only approachable for students, they also get an assistant along the way, someone with financial expertise to actually give them some guidance so that by the time they hit your inbox, they're much more accurate and realistic. If you have any questions, just let us know. Help@teachinge.org. Cheers.